Massive manufacturing news. The ISM Manufacturing Index, and I think ISM, Institute for Supply Management, don't quote me on that, but I think is what it is, came in at like 52.6, where the expectations were like 48.4 or something like that. The fastest growth in 4 years, amigos, in the manufacturing index. That's crazy. And anything above 50 is expansion. Anything below 50 is contracting. So the fact that that we're above 50, we haven't had an expansion since January of last year either. So this is good. This is huge, man. This is huge. And now it's just a 1 month. It's a one-off. Who knows? But you always got to start someplace, man. Always got to start someplace. So this is huge. And orders came in. The highest, I can't remember what he said, like a 57 was the number. And again, anything over 50 is expansion. So, factory orders came in at, I'm just reading what Brian Westbury from First Trust Advisors posted. So, ftadvisors.com, I think, ftportfolios.com, and look under blog for Brian Westbury stuff. I love Brian. Big fan, long time. Anyway, so this is huge. Again, this could just be a one-off. I don't know. You don't know. I don't know. But I will tell you what, man, expansion of manufacturing is huge. And this is not just a tiny little, just changed because X, Y, Z. No. We've had tariffs now for almost a year in terms of Trump's increase in tariffs, which, by the way, was on top of the tariffs that Trump had before and on top of the tariffs that Biden had. Not only did Biden not get rid of Trump's tariffs, what did he do? He increased a lot of them, too. So put that in your peace pipe and smoke it. Trump's tariffs. I mean, how come you never said that with Biden? It's weird to me. But anyway, so huge increases. No one expected this. And this is fantastic. And that the market is jumping pretty good today, too. And I imagine that's the reason why. Anyway, so part two of this is Trump is doing his best Calvin Coolidge impression. Remember, Calvin Coolidge, Silent Cal, one of the best Republican presidents of all time. He was a moratorium on all immigration. 100% moratorium on all immigration, and a big proponent of tariffs. And I love immigrants coming here to crush. You want to come here and crush? More power to you, man. Unfortunately, we've had too many people come here to lush, and lush just means sitting around getting freaking welfare benefits for not working. Screw that. So right now we need a moratorium on all immigration, not just illegal, all immigration. We got to let the people who've come here legally get acclimated and assimilated. We're going to make them assimilate. That's what we need to do as Native Americans, 100%. And later on, we can actually request more people to come if we want. But we got to put a moratorium on this, dude. We got to get people assimilated. We got to get people working who are basically sitting on their butts not doing anything. Enough of this refugee status, dude. Screw that crap. Everybody knows it. So Trump's doing his best Calvin Coolidge with tariffs, too. Don't forget, Silent Cal was a huge tariff advocate. In fact, I'm reading the biography of Silent Cal by Amity Schlaze, and she had written the Forgotten Man book, which was fantastic. I read that a long time ago, and she had written a bio on Calvin Coolidge, which I've had for a long time. I just never read it, but I find it very interesting because there was a lot of Trump and Calvin Coolidge, and so it takes time. Tariffs takes time for the benefits to be seen, and if this stays, this manufacturing jump, dude, this is huge, man. This is huge. And what my man, what's the guy? What the hell's his name? The Tesla guy. He's like, well, why don't you get your sons to work in a smelting plant? I'm like, dude, I'd rather them work in a smelting plant than not have any jobs. Harry Chu, that's it, my man Harry. He's like, dude, if that's the only job available, yeah, I want him to work in a smelting plant. Also, I don't want us to be relying on China for our freaking mandatory stuff we need. Steel, ships, magnets, aluminum. It goes on and on and on. China now is because of fracking, is now producing 60% of their natural gas. They're only importing it from Russia now. They stopped imports from the United States, and that's fine because we're at economic odds. Why would we rely on these people? It's crazy to me. Anyway, this is good news, and I friggin' Trump. But Josh, don't you know? Dude, I'm so sick of these people like Anomaly, and I think I was griped about him before. Like, Trump isn't doing everything I ever wanted. I'm like, dude, okay, this is politicians, dude. He's doing what we need to do. And I'd rather have a scumbag president who's closing the borders, putting tariffs on, making America first, than a scumbag president who's doing everybody come in here for free and basically banning white people from basically existing and forcing me to get a jab. They're all scumbags, all of them. At least our scumbag is American first. All right, God bless. We'll see you.